What's up, man? It's Eddy Kane, and I'm back with the Rapper's Review because I'm tired of people talking shit that can't do what we do. And today I'm reviewing Long Live Dolph by the Paper Route Empire. Now, one thing you gotta know about this album, it is not a Dolph album, but it's a Memphis album. You understand what I'm saying? The Memphis sounds on this album are amazing, and I love it because it brings all these different Memphis sounds, and it really shows the support and the admiration that these artists had for young Dolph. So now I'm gonna get into the floor of the album and why you need to just stop watching this video and go watch it right now. The first track off this album, LLD, started off the pace perfectly. Not gonna lie, Fizzle did his thing, but what really kept me on this song was Ricco Barrino singing on the second half of the song. It was so soulful and packed with emotion. You gonna make the ugly face. Listen, you go. Like this is one of the songs I had to replay a couple times before we get moving on to the rest of the album. Second song off the album, Role Model with Kenny Money, starts off with a quote from young Dolph that sums up the entire song. It's about him starting it and then some other people coming along later on to finish the journey. And that's basically what this album is. It's about Dolph, their role model that brought them in the game, put them on, gave them an opportunity, and them saying, you know what, they took out Dolph, but I'm about to keep it going. I'm about to make him proud of me as he's looking down on me. I really like the third song off the album, Proud with Key Glock. I mean, he comes with that patented Russian cream flow and beat choice, but listen, just the way he starts off the song with, I could get it back in blood, but I can't get back to time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's saying that, look, I could go get this vengeance, but I can't get back the time that I would have had with my boy Dolph. You understand? And he just goes on to say that he really wants to make Dolph proud. The next song, In Dolph We Trust with Big Moochie, shows a transition in the tone of the album. Because the first 3 or 4 tracks were showing how they admired Dolph and they looked up to Dolph and they want to make him proud now that he's gone and they want to pass the torch. Now, on the second half of the album, you'll see that they just showing off their skills. They just going off. They just showing the rap game and the fans what they're in store for. That they about to keep the foot in the pedal and they about to show what Memphis can do. And Big Moochie came through and did just that, spitting just hard bars on a harder beat, talking about just thumping. That's all I can say, just thumping. Now the next song is Fully Equipped with Paper Route Woo, and he just came out here to spit. You understand? You could tell that this song had a little bit of animosity and it had a little vengeance in it. It had a little anger in it, you know. So I really like the vocal performance that he came on with it. The only thing that I didn't like or that I felt was a little bit off in this song was it felt like the way that he punched in his vocals felt like they were overlapping weird. But other than that, the beat, the flow, and the cadence, especially on the hook, you really gonna feel this song and you really gonna feel that little bit of like underlying rage in it. That rage for violence in it, and I really like that, this being like a Long Live Dolph, you know, how he died, you can understand where that would come from. The next song I like with Snupe, Bandz, and Joddy Badass came in so smooth, got a nice soulful guitar, a nice smooth beat that you can just ride to, and Snupe Bandz comes in with a little bit rougher of a voice, a little bit of rougher bars, and then you got Joddy Badass coming in with like a smoother, softer voice, you know what I'm saying? She kind of like singing and rapping with it. It's nice how they counteract each other in that way on this smooth beat where they're talking about needing a ride or die lady there that's gonna hold you down and somebody you can trust and that's loyal. The song Love For Me with Chitana and young Dolph follow the same theme of I like, with nice smooth guitars and just a nice smooth riding beat with Dolph rapping about how he loves his wife and his family and how he got love for him and will always want to hold him down and give him everything that they need. Honestly, I would have liked this to be the last song on the album. Honestly, I really think they could have wrapped it up right here. It was nice and refreshing to hear Dolph on a nice smooth beat rap about how much he loves his woman. Then you got Chitana singing on the hook. I think it would have been a nice way to end this album. The last song on the album, I Know Why, by Snupe Bandz, it just didn't hit with me. I mean, it just felt like it was rushed and it felt like it was out of place on this album. It just felt like it was like, well, album too short. I guess we had to add something else to it, and I felt like it wasn't needed. You know, his flow on it sounded a little bit rushed on the beat. Sounded like he was trying to keep up on there. Maybe if he would have re-recorded and then did it as a single for one of his projects, I think it would have been better. But for this project, Long Live Dolph, I felt like they could have just dropped that off of there and had a complete album with the other 7 tracks. That's just my opinion. Listen to it, let me know what you think. With that said, Long Live Dolph is an awesome rap album. It was a great way for Memphis artists to show tribute to one of their own and to show their own talents to the rest of the rap game, because you know that they got something to prove coming out of there, and they're looking forward to making their mentor and someone they looked up to, young Dolph, proud by coming through and continuing on his legacy for Memphis to be great in the rap game, music game, business game, everything. Hey, if you stayed to the end, you might as well like, comment, hit me up. I'ma respond to you, subscribe, all that good stuff. Listen to my music, I listen to your music. What's happening? You know it's Eddie K. Out of here.